Nikki Haley, continuing the too little too late part of the campaign, drops another brutal Trump dementia bomb, talking about Trump confusing her with Nancy Pelosi. I love that she's doing this. I don't think it will make a difference ultimately for the campaign, but you really do love to see it. Here she was asked on CBS, do you really think Trump is declining cognitively? And she says, yeah, he is.
He did get you confused with House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. You've worked with him closely. You've known him for quite some time. Do you truly believe he is suffering from cognitive decline?
Are we really in this country going to have two 80-year-olds running for president? It is a fact that when you are their age, you have mental decline. I don't care who you are. You have mental decline. He didn't just get me confused. He mentioned it over and over and over again. He's not what he was in 2016. He has declined. That's a fact. Joe Biden's declined in the 2 years since he's been president. The party that goes and puts a new generational leader in is the party that will win.
So Trump hates her now. Absolutely hates her. Forget about just calling her bird brain, which he continues to do. Trump has gone scorched earth on Nikki Haley. How dare she stay in this race? How dare she criticize Trump for obvious things that he's doing that are wacky? He posted to Truth Social, quote, Americans for No Prosperity just said that Nikki by the way, a random apostrophe in Americans that doesn't deserve to be there. Americans for No Prosperity just said that Nikki Birdbrain Haley has a steep hill to climb, almost no chance of beating Trump. I could have told you that long ago. He just absolutely despises her. More policy-oriented criticism of Trump coming from Nikki Haley on CNBC. Just as interesting, if not more, to be perfectly honest.
This is a man that put us $8 trillion in debt in just 4 years. Think about that. This is a man who praised China's President Xi a dozen times after China gave us COVID. This is a man who now wants to go and put 10% tariffs across the board, raising taxes on every single American. Think about that for a second. That's what we're talking about. This is a man who continues to go and talk about himself and distracted with all the other things. But that night in New Hampshire, after the court case, he's never once talked about the American people.
So she's right about everything. The question is, once she loses and drops out, is she going to get in line and endorse Trump? Later in the voicemail segment, we'll have that question. We will address it. But let's not get ahead of ourselves quite yet. When I'm working on the show or doing stuff on my computer, staying focused and getting in the zone is super important. It's not always easy. I would try Spotify or YouTube playlists. I'd end up actually more distracted than focused. And then someone told me about Brain FM's focus music, which is actually made by scientists working with musicians specifically to help you focus. I tried it and it worked really well for me, which is why I asked them to be a sponsor. With Brain FM, I just feel more productive and focused, easier to start on difficult work, easier to stay focused without getting distracted and do that really important deep work that I love to talk about. The team behind Brain FM actually won a National Science Foundation grant related to ADHD. And the app includes a special mode just for ADHD if you need it. They even have amazing sleep sounds that I've started using at night. You can try Brain FM totally free for an entire month. Just go to brain.fm/Pacman. The link is down below.